Hey, shalom, shalom. And first and foremost, as always, I like to start off giving all honor and glory, infinite praise and worship to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors for our apostle, elders, and bishops, great meals done with will. Peace, citation, for elect. All right, it's your brother Kodash, representing GMS Branch here in Cleveland, Lord willing, to bring out an edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And, the title that the spirit gave me is Jake the New Face of Terror, right? Stringing along the recent attacks that's going on right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let this video play and we'll go from there.
Outside the White House while President Trump was inside the executive mansion. Let's get the very latest now from ABC's senior White House correspondent, Selena Wang, who heard those shots fired. Selena, we all saw your video. Very, very scary. Glad you're safe. Good morning to you.
Thanks, Gio. Good morning to you, too. Yeah, it was a really scary night. I mean, I was getting ready to go live for World News Tonight right here from this exact camera position. When I heard the shots ring out, we immediately ducked for cover. The team and I, that we heard yelling from Secret Service for us to immediately evacuate to the press briefing room. We sprinted over there where we were locked down for more than 30 minutes. The president was at the White House while the shooting incident was unfolding. I'm told that the president has been briefed on the incident and he's doing fine. Overnight, gunshots fired near the White House, multiple rounds ringing out. Law enforcement swarming to the scene, barricading off the surrounding area.
Let's go. 91, respond for shooting at 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest.
The Secret Service telling ABC News a man approached a security checkpoint just outside the White House, took a gun out of a bag, and fired shots at officers. I was there preparing to go live when I heard a flurry of shots fired. Close, only for the two sides to remain far apart. The shots ringing out shortly after 6 p.m. My crew and I quickly ducking for cover.
We have to evacuate shooting.
We sprinted over to the press briefing room along with the rest of the reporters at the White House North Lawn. Officers firing back, killing the individual. Secret Service personnel were not injured, but a bystander was struck by gunfire. Officials say the suspect has a history of incidents involving the White House. He encountered law enforcement in June 2025 for blocking a point of entry at the White House. He was detained and involuntarily committed for a mental evaluation. 1 month later, he was arrested after he attempted to enter a White House checkpoint, telling officers he was Jesus Christ and that he wanted to get arrested. Court records showing a judge ordered he stay away from White House grounds. Trump was at the White House working in the Oval Office with his aides at the time of the shooting. And early this morning, President Trump praised law.
Right, so you see that one, and then you got here. That's another one that happened where it says the two most recent major security incidents near the White House occurred in rapid succession in May 2026. The one we just read about on the 23rd, which was I think yesterday. Yeah, today is 24th, and then you had another one early May. A separate shooting occurred outside the ballroom where the White House Correspondents Association dinner was taking place. The incident involved a gunfire outside the event, prompting heightened security responses. So there you have it. So Jake is the new face of terror, because these were two so-called black men, okay? Right, and we say so-called because there's no such thing as a black man or a white man, right? Black is a social construct, right, and white is a social construct. And because you are known as Israelites, you blacks, Hispanic, Native, Seminole Indians are the biblical Israelites that the Bible speak of. And Esau, the white man, his real nationality is an Edomite. That's his real name, Esau Edom. He calls himself white now to represent purity and holiness and separatists. And black is associated with death and and so forth. So now it was before you will always hear about a white man doing these different attacks. Now you starting to see more and more incidents where the so-called black man is doing these attacks because it's aimed at the prophets. Eventually, it's going to be easy to identify. Now it's going to be easy to paint the picture of terror towards the prophets of the Lord. You see, now it's going. Oh yeah, see, you see they're doing these different attacks, string attacks. Now they're attacking us. Now they're attacking us and doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? Now it's gonna be easy to believe that. You know what I'm saying? Just like, for example, so you can understand, a nigga walk past a white person's door and he'll lock the door, like his car door or something. He'll lock the door. You know why you do that? Because you've been painted as the face of violence, when really Esau's the violent one. Okay, he's the violent one. Okay, so this is now being now he's trying to make you the violent one. Matter of fact, hold up. What is this? Let's see. Terror. Terror should bring up terror. All right, so let's see. Thus, originally of state intimidation. Oh, shit. Intimidation and government coercion by methods of terror. It was used in English by 1866 in reference to extremist revolutionaries in Russia who attempted to demoralize the Tsarist government by terror. Well, that's kind of the point, though, because it says to extremist revolutionaries. So when you look at these stories, they were considered as like extreme revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what matter of fact. Let's come back to this word. No. Fuck it. Let's keep this word. Come on, man. Let's keep this word. And then let's see what chat say. What is a revolutionary is someone who supports or works toward a revolution, a major and often rapid change in political, social, or economic systems. So there you go. A political revolutionary might try to overthrow a government, such as this guy. He said, it said, it says to extremist revolution, thus originally of a state of intimidation and government coercion by methods of terror, to extremist revolutionaries in Russia who attempted to demoralize the Tsarist government by terror by 1921 in reference to Soviet government policies. So you liken it to Trump and his policies and his cabinet, everything the president is doing. All right, it's a tighter squeeze on the Israelite community, if you can understand, and the whole world in general. So you're gonna have more and more these type of events, and whether they're staged or not, Jake is the face of it now. You got, Jake is, like, for example, they have, I can't remember where it was at, but they had a Jake unalive 2-ish people or shoot them or something. And you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, why would this nigga have a reason to do that? You know what I'm saying? So whether it's staged or not, you are becoming the face of terror, man. All right. In the sense of what? A political revolutionary might try to overthrow a government in the sense of trying to overthrow the government. Okay. A social revolution might push for dramatic social change. All of that is happening. Right. Because why? It's someone who supports or works towards a revolution, a major and often rapid change in political, social, or economic system, a revolutionist. And that's what it said, right? To extreme revolutionaries, right? This in Russia, right? Because of what? The policy that was being pushed. All right, so you have to have a cause and effect. You have to have you have to have a cause and effect. So you put the squeeze on, you put tariffs on, you put sanctions, and you close the Strait of Hormuz, and you close this strait, and you do this and you do that, and you know what I'm saying. You raise the gas prices, you do, you know what I'm saying, and then you bring all the bug outs out, whether real or fake. All right, but it's all aimed at the prophets, because at the end of the day, we are gonna be blamed for the fall of Rome, just like he blamed us before. They're the reason, for this or that. Let's see. Trump mentions prophets of doom. Let me see if they still got the video up.
Craig Hamilton Parker, known as the Prophet of Doom and the New Nostradamus, says he foresaw 3 assassination attempts on President Donald Trump. He now predicts there will be an attack on the American homeland within the next 2 years, and says...
Damn, I got the video on my phone somewhere, but... Trying to see.
This is not a time for pessimism or optimism. Fear and doubt is not a good thought process, because this is a time for tremendous hope and joy and optimism and action.
There you go.
But to embrace the possibilities of tomorrow, we must reject the perennial prophets of doom and their predictions of the apocalypse. They are the heirs of yesterday's foolish fortune tellers, and I have them, and you have them, and we all have them. And they want to see us do badly, but we don't let that happen. They predicted an overpopulation crisis in the 1960s, mass starvation in the 70s, and an end of oil in the 1990s. These alarmists always demand the same thing: absolute power to dominate, transform, and control every aspect of our lives. We will never let radical socialists destroy our economy, wreck our country, or eradicate our liberty. America will always be the proud, strong, and unyielding bastion of freedom. In America, we understand what the pessimists refuse to see: that a growing and vibrant market economy focused on the future lifts the human spirit and excites creativity strong enough to overcome any challenge by far.
Right. So there you have it. You see, Trump called us what? The prophets of doom. Right? And so he's aiming all of this towards us so that it'll be easy to come down on us. This is what the scriptures say he's going to do. Revelations 12:17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman. The dragon is Esau, Edom, right? An extension of the Roman Empire. It's the same people. It says the woman went wroth with the woman, Israel, and went to make a war with the remnant of her seed, right? Which keep the commandments of the Most High, which are the elect, the prophets, and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. The testimony is what? Revelations. Throwing me off. 19:10. It's Revelation 19:10, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And I fell at his feet to worship him. He said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy. So the testimony, he's going to come down again. Revelation 12:17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. He's going to come down on the ones that have the testimony, the spirit of prophecy on them. He said they're going to reject. When you look at that word reject, come back to this. Set aside, block from inheritance. Ooh. Refuse to acquiesce or submit to, throw away, cast away. Right, so he's trying to cast us away. He's trying to do away with the prophets. You see, he's trying to reject, throw away as undesirable or useless. You see? So he's trying to do away with us, and he's trying to say that we're to make us undesirable. Paint a bad picture on us so that the people won't desire to hear our message that we speak, which is coming from the heavens. It's coming directly from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? And he's trying to make it where it's undesirable, because this message heals you. You know what I'm saying? This message heals you and grows you and strengthens you. And it's going to preserve you for salvation. So if you cut off the preservation, the one who's preserving you, the spirit, when you cut that off, you're not going to be longer preserved for salvation. How do you get wrapped up and saved for a later date? It's the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. So this devil is trying to take that away from me, from the world, from us, from you. So that's what this is. Jake is the new face of terror, man. Okay? So, it says an alarmist. Didn't Trump just say that in his speech? See,
but to embrace the possibilities of tomorrow, we must reject the perennial prophets of doom and their predictions of the apocalypse. They are the heirs of yesterday's foolish fortune tellers.
They are the heirs of yesterday's foolish fortune tellers. Talking about the prophets of old.
And I have them, and you have them, and we all have them. And they want to see us do badly, but we don't let that happen. They predicted an overpopulation crisis in the 1960s, mass starvation in the 70s, and an end of oil in the 1990s. These alarmists always demand the same thing: absolute power to dominate, transform, and control every aspect of our lives. We will never let radical socialists destroy our economy, wreck our country, or eradicate our liberty. America will always be the proud, strong, and unyielding bastion of freedom. In America, we understand what the pessimists refuse to see: that a growing and vibrant market economy focused on the future lifts the human spirit and excites creativity strong enough to overcome any challenge by far.
Environmental alarmists, that's what it say right there. And also sometimes in the 19th century, an alarmist, the tendency of one's party's terrorists to be another's guerrilla or freedom fighter, was right. So an alarmist is a person who needlessly or excessively raises the alarm. And that's what we do. As the prophets of doom, as he called us, we raise the alarm. Yahweh Shah said that. Oh my goodness.
All right.
I hate when you click something at the top. Yahweh Shah said, blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. You see? Who do you think he's talking about? He's talking about the prophets, the alarmists, as we just pulled out. Alarmists. A person who creates or spread needless fear and panic about danger. That's not what it just said. Let me see. Bro, that's not what it just said, bro. Am I tripping? It says one who blows an alarm. Bro, these niggas, see how quick they change? I know I ain't tripping. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. And that's what we doing anyways. Let them tremble, put fear in their ass, because the one that's coming is going to destroy them. Is a person who needlessly spreads fear or exerts dangers often catastrophizing small risks into impending disasters. Bro, they keep switching this shit up, bro. So anyways, we're blowing an alarm in the Lord's holy mountain. We're warning our people that danger is coming, and he's painting you as the face of terror, man. Okay? Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Talking about you Israelites, man. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Woe, death and destruction unto the people. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. Right? Because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So he's going to come with great wrath because he know he have a short time. So he have to paint you as the face of terror. Something that intimidates as punishment. Great fear, dread, alarm, panic. Object, you see, cause of alarm. Terrible news. See? And that's what we bring. We bring you the terrible news. The terrible news is that America has an end to it. That's terrible for you. That's great for us. The terrible news is that the one who's the true king of the world, right? The true power is coming. That's terror to you. You see? That's terrible news to you. So that brings extreme fear and dread. Fear so great as to overwhelm the mind. See? And the one that's bringing that is the prophets. You see, and he's going to link us to a physical. He's going to link us to a physical attribute to this word, a physical attribute, a physical attachment to this word. You know what I'm saying? So you can understand. And the way he paints it, the twin tower attack. You know what I'm saying? Attacks like that. Okay? Because here it is. We've been talking about our talking points. And he's going to twist it with the AI and all that. He might make the AI do something that brothers would never do. Have the fringes on and everything. Have you at camp and unalive. His AI can do all type of shit now. The people are going to believe it. So he could bring us to court. You see? This is what we're getting ready to face. Our talking points are no longer going to be a means of healing, but rather a means of a threat to the world. Right? He's going to change our talking points to be focused on to be a threat to society. And he's going to use attacks like this, right? The guy at the it was a guy that attacked the dinner, right? A guy that attacked the dinner, and now this in the same month. You see? Just so you can see him. Look at this nigga. Like a YN, man. You see? Through. Okay? So there you have it, man. And this is all to link us with these things. That's why they have what they call memoirs. Yeah, I'm a nigga talking about he hated the government all his life and he gonna attack on this day. And like, bro, we ain't ignorant of Satan's devices, man. His plots and schemes. So we already telling you that you're gonna come. We already know you're gonna come. We already know you're gonna try to link us to these things. We know you're gonna try to link us to Islam and all these terror attacks. We know you're gonna do this already. So when you do it, nigga, we ain't gonna have no fear. We ain't gonna have a moment like, why? No. Because we already knew. We were prophets. We're telling you you're going to do it. And you're mad that we know you're going to do it. You know, so therefore, we even have a stronger mind towards when that event take place. Because the Lord is with us, man. Okay? So Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying. Just something quick through the spirit. There's more we can get on this, but I'm going to end in there. I'd like to give all honor and glory from the praise and worship to our power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles, Elder Bishop Grace Millstone, Will, peace, citation to the whole elect. Till next time, more, blah, 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 shalom.